Welcome to some Kumena. Hope you're excited for some blue-green merfolk. As far as opening hand goes, yes, I love it. We're going to keep on this one. We have Impulse, a little bit of card advantage. We have Cultivate and Kodama's Reach, which I said that correctly. I'm always happy about that. And then our opponent didn't have to mulligan past 6, so that's always pretty good. Other than playing against Bruna. Bruna, I don't think I gotta say it. Like, there's just certain commanders that you're just not a huge fan of. And, like, you want to give, like, a certain reason why other than just, like, I just don't want to play against them. And that's Bruna. That's pretty much what I got going on. Let's go and get down the Flooded Strand. And then anything else, we're going to go and pass the turn. But, yeah, hopefully it's a good video. But, yeah, I don't like playing against Bruna. Kind of same thing like playing against Brea. I haven't seen Brea in a long time. But, yeah, I just do not enjoy playing against Brea either. Anyway, let's go and jump into the video. So we're playing Kumena. Tap another untapped merfolk you control. Kumena can't be blocked this turn. And then let's go ahead and crack the Flooded Strand, and I'll cover the rest of Kumena in just a second. So maybe we can get some Thada online, start stealing some artifacts. Be pretty good. Little street thief over there. Let's grab the Breeding Pool. Have that come into play untapped. Not going to pay 2 life. Do not. Nope, we are A-okay with that. And let's see, we draw into Marrow Regery. Let's go and get down the Shrine, and then we're going to go and pass the turn. So with Kumena, first one's tap, can't be blocked, then tap 3 untapped merfolk you control, draw a card, and then the last ability, tap 5 untapped merfolk you control, put a +1 counter on each merfolk that you control. Playing against Bruna, Flying and Vigilance. Whenever Bruna enters the battlefield, that is not correct, I just made that up. Whenever Bruna attacks or blocks, you may attach any number of auras on the battlefield. And let's go for this Impulse real quick, and I'll finish Bruna in just a second. Sometimes when it comes to like reading commanders, my brain just goes into autopilot mode. So we're just going to give Bruna an enter the battlefield trigger. Why not? Let's go for it. All right, let's go for the Impulse. At this point right now, we're just looking for a land, and that's exactly what we're going to go for. Grab that land. I want to be online for Kodama's Reach. Put those on the bottom in any order. It's not really going to matter. So we're going to get that down. And then draw into Birds of Paradise. Let's get the Flooded Grove down. Let's go for Cultivate. It's going to be green. Whatever. Free colors. Let's go for Cultivate. And then we'll go ahead and grab... we're actually okay on mana, but we'll just go for an even split. Let's go for an island. Let's go for a forest. Let's put the island into play. Forest goes into the hand. We've made the land drop for the turn. We're going to pass it back over there. So with Bruna... She does not have any of the battlefield trigger. Whenever she attacks or blocks, you may attach to it any number of auras on the battlefield, and you may put onto the battlefield attached to it any number of aura cards that could enchant it from your graveyard and or hand. I'm telling you, whenever, and then another reason why I don't like playing against Bruna is when I go to read it, like I'm trying to read it and give commentary, and it doesn't make sense in my head when it comes out, and I'm worried that I'm just like butchering it. Okay, let's go and get the forest down. We go Gilded Lotus, and then we can just really unload next turn, especially if we go Kodama's Reach. Let's go for it. If our opponent's got a counterspell, they've got it. We're going to go hog wild on this. Let's get some just turn 4 and just have a ton of, man, this Giant Monster Games, man. Good luck in PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, buddy. Our opponent will go for a counterspell. Okay, they're going to have it. That's fine. Render Silent. Counter target spell. That's okay. Got a little greedy on that one. Maybe, probably shouldn't have gone for that one, but the thought of getting down Gilded Lotus into Kodama's Reach and getting a bunch of lands going sounds pretty good. But yeah, so outside of that, as far as next turn goes, probably looking to get down Birds of Paradise. Could probably end up going Birds of Paradise and get down Thada. That way we can start swinging in. Our opponent does have an island. That way we don't have to really worry about any sort of island lock. And with them going for Azorius Charm and them really wanting to hit the land drop for the turn, I kind of like that. So maybe the rest of their hand's not that great, or at least it's a little bit mana light. No artifacts to kind of help speed it up. Drawn to Heroic Intervention. So we go for the land drop for the... Yeah, let's go Kodama's Reach. Search our library for 2. Let's do another split down the middle. Let's go Island. Let's go Forest. Let's go and put the Forest onto the battlefield. Let's get the Island in the hand. We're going to make that as the land drop. Let's go for Thada. Get down Thada. And then we're going to go and pass the turn to our opponent. So if our opponent has some sort of removal, so be it. They can use it on Thada instead of using it on Kumena. If they have another counterspell, they're going to have to use it on Thada right now. And that puts them in kind of a little bit limited as far as what sort of counterspell they have. You know, just 2-mana counterspell. So I like getting this down, and then we'll go and pass the turn. Now, we do have Cold Eyes in the hand. So, actually, Sorry, I had to cough for a second. We do have Cold Eyes. Whenever it deals combat damage, we can draw a card. But the main thing is, it's going to give us some really good devotion for shrines. So we get down Thought, I get down Cold Eyes. It's going to be 4 total blue devotion that we have. And we start getting some of these other creatures out there. We'll be in a pretty good spot. I'd love to, if possible, take care of Bruna. Because whenever it attacks, well, you know, it kind of depends on what sort of enchantments they have in the hand. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get the forest down. And we don't really have any way to give our creatures flash, unfortunately. Let's go for the forest. Let's do this. Let's go for Kumena. I think I like that. Actually, if we go for deep root first. That's going to be that and then green. Then we go for Kumena. We get into spots where we might be able to draw a little bit more, get some good card going. Let's go ahead and put a +1 counter on Thada. Let's put it on Kumena. We might be able to get commander damage. Yeah, I like that. Put it on Kumena. Let's go ahead and push in with Thada. That's going to have island walks. The main thing is we're going to see if we can't maybe find something to stop Bruna, or at least just get an artifact on the battlefield. Whenever we didn't have 1 versus 1 commander. Oh, man. Go Thada, steal a mana crypt, soul ring. Felt good. Yeah, we'll see what Thada's Sticky Finger is going to come back with. So we're looking at Zoria's Signet, Burnished Heart, Darksteel Ignet, Manalith, Helm of the Gods for each enchantment that you control, Mind Stone, Silent Arbiter. It's not really going to do much in this particular case. Winter Orb. No, we're not going to do Winter Orb. It's a silly thing to do. In fact, let's go and steal Winter Orb. We're not going to play it. That's silly. Let's go and get down Cold Eyes. Or actually, if we get down, we'll be able to untap Shrine, I think. Let's do this first. Let's go for Mararegery. Yeah, I like that. Get that down. We'll be able to tap 3 Merfolk to get a card draw going. And then next turn, we'll be able to get down Cold Eyes. And then let's still go and put that +1 counter on Kumena. You know, if we get it to a 5/6, we cast another Merfolk next turn. It's going to be a nice 6/7. 6/8. Then we're looking at about 4 turns on commander damage. If we can pump it up, or if we draw into something like Stoneforge Masterwork, that'll be another good way for us to help kind of get that going. But let's see if we're dead. I don't know. This is why I don't like playing against Bruna. Sometimes they just swing in and just get it going from there. Attached to a number of auras you control. So let's see what if we survive this one. Usually it's Eldrazi Conscription or something like that, to where they get that Annihilator going. It's pretty brutal, but we'll see. That's just nasty. Got the Celestial Mantle. It's a 22/22. Hey, don't worry, we get an extra card draw for that. Yep, they're gonna get it. I'll probably, I don't know, 22 total command. There we go. All right, opponent gets it. That's gonna be double. Whenever it deals combat damage to player, double its controller's life total. So opponent does get the commander damage. I'll probably end up posting this or splicing this onto another video or something like that. But if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.